let's talk about this. I'm not going to play the video. I'm going to let you read this caption right here. How could he possibly be unemployed for over 2 years? She says she filled out 4,000 applications. Oh my God. Look, let me tell you something. If you need a job and you're desperate and you're that broke, any job will suffice at this point. Any job. You know what I did? My life wasn't completely planned. It just happened by the choices that I made. United States Army combat veteran, college graduate with an associate's degree in pipe fitting technology, certified and degree pipe fitter, former corrections sergeant, and I hold two black belts in two styles simultaneously and a blue belt in karate all at once. I planned maybe one thing, the Army. The rest of it after the Army just happened by pure chance. And I didn't want to do the pipe fitting thing, so I went into security. So you see, I didn't want to do what I majored in college, even though I'm degreed and certified. And I went and dabbled in it for a little bit, and I said, you know what? I don't like this. I'm gonna go ahead and get the hell out of here and choose something else. And there was one thing that was able to get me a job like instantly. The day I walked in there and said I'm ready to do security, I got hired as an unarmed security officer. Then I became a corrections officer. I actually didn't become an armed security officer, then I became a corrections officer. Then I became a corrections officer again in a different state, different agency. Then 12 months later, I become the corrections sergeant. By the age of 39, I got all my benefits that I earned from serving in Saudi Arabia and Iraq for the army. The rest is history. I have not had a job since 2019. Effectively retired at my last position, correctional sergeant. And I have been jobless, but I have money coming in for the rest of my life since 2019. I never have to work again. But you see, by doing the right things, I was rewarded. 4,000 applications. I don't care what this job is. You you can walk into a security company right now and I tell them I need 40 plus hours as a security guard. I promise you, you're going to be walking out with a stack of uniforms that day, or a promise to appear at the orientation to pass the test before you get a uniform. One of those two things is going to happen. Um, and it's not it doesn't have to be your career. It's a stepping stone to something better, or start off as a corrections officer. uh, who knows, if you're good at it, you might get promoted to sergeant, and then you get promoted to lieutenant, captain, and then major, and so on and so forth, right? So you can have a whole career in corrections. Once you start corrections, you don't even have to leave that. You can do your whole 20 years and retire out of corrections. Like the uh, or you can become a police officer if you want to go that far. But I would recommend I would recommend the corrections. You don't have to have any weapons on, or have any of those weapons on you. Uh, Believe it or not, you're safer with the corrections than being a cop. But anyways, there's so many different options. I can't tell you what to do, but 4,000 applications is not it. I'm out of here.